Your Radio UK, and in the studio today we have our artist of the month, the lovely Toya. How are you doing?
Hi, thanks for having me. I'm excited and great.
Yeah. So those of you who don't know, we do every month we have a artist of the month here on Your Radio UK, where we showcase up and coming talent. We have artists that are releasing stuff or producing music, and this month we have obviously lovely Toya, who's got a little something special for us. But before we get into what's coming up, let's dive into who our artist of the month is and what she's got in line for us. So, lovely Toya, how long you been in music for?
I started singing and writing from age of 13,
13.
and I dived into it when I was 16. Like started working more professionally, and since then I've been nonstop doing my whole thing about music.
So the dream was to sing, and now you're living the dream of being a singer.
Yes,
Excellent.
yes.
So tell me, whereabouts are you, and what is it that you've been doing, say, in the last 2-3 years?
Well, first of all, I started with a band called Sold Out. I was
Okay.
the front woman for like 3 years. And around 2019, I went on solo, and I
Okay.
had my own musicians and created my own project as a solo
Okay.
artist
That's great.
till now.
So whereabouts are you now? Because I believe you're in, is it in Greece at the moment?
Yeah, first of all, I'm a Greek Nigerian. Yeah, I was born and raised in Greece. My parents are Nigerians. They're from different tribes. My dad is Asian, and my mom is from Edo State. So I have different kind of
So you're
tribes.
so,
Yeah,
so tell me, does your authentic background have a flavor in your music that you produce and that you?
yeah. Especially my mom from Edo State, and that's Edo State, like Benin City. So, and my dad that's from Ishan.
Okay.
These two tribes, I like to combine them both. So because there haven't been any, let me say, this kind of representation of Edo
Okay.
people and Asian people. Yeah, as a Greek Nigeria, I wanted to represent every part of my heritage to the world.
Okay.
So,
So tell me, do you come from a musical background? Have you what influenced you to get into music?
oh, first of all, my mom used to play MTV every time.
Okay.
So I watched a lot of singers like Christina Milian, Beyonce, Rihanna, Alicia Keys, like checking their hairstyles because my mom is a hairstylist and the
Okay.
way they perform and everything. And since the day I watched them on MTV, I knew exactly, it was love at first sight. I knew exactly that that's what I want to do. So,
Okay.
so
So that
I have to say that my mom didn't push on that.
yeah. Oh, well, that takes me on to my next question. So, who today is your favorite artist? Who do you aspire to the most? Who would you like to be the next number one? Who would you want to be if you could choose anyone?
I think I'm gonna say something that everybody I think
Oh,
every
go on.
black girl will say. It's gonna be Beyonce.
Beyonce. Okay. Is it
Yeah,
because
she is my greatest influence.
yeah, is it because she's a powerful woman, or is it because do you think the music has a popular, is it very popular with the music that it has a message behind the music, or what is it about Beyonce that you feel you would love to follow?
First of all, her work ethic,
Okay.
the way she worked hard as a black woman, and the way she represents us a lot. Her voice, her
Yes.
stamina, all these things, and it's not that just Beyonce has it like that. She worked hard for it, and she has a great foundation behind her. her
Right.
family, her parents, and everybody working under her. So have admired her since when I was little, all her dancing, all her skills. So that power, I always looked up to it and I wanted to do that too, but in my own way.
Okay. And do you feel that the music that you create is in the direction that you think Beyonce would put her music, or do you feel that you wanna take that and create something totally different, something that you want to make a stamp on and make it your own?
Well, first of all, by God's grace, I hope what I'm about to bring out is something that is powerful and it will influence the whole world.
Yeah.
Well, Beyonce is Beyonce. I am
Mm,
Laura Victoria. So I want to be something different, fresh. And like I said, I want to bring my heritage to the music industry and to the whole world. They don't
okay.
know the Edo people and the Asian people in so much, the whole world. Like you know all the part of African people, but the people from where my parents are, they're not so known. So as it's my responsibility to do that. You understand?
Dude,
But
your
I
duty.
always want to bring, right now as an artist, I want to bring something powerful and something that will really make people to understand who I am as Law Victoria. They've seen me perform, they've seen me sing, and different kind of songs and unreleased songs. But this is the first time they're gonna see me as an artist, how I am, how Law Victoria is. Because whatever I want to bring out is gonna be something that I is from my life. Like when I'm writing it, is because I have gone through it. That's it.
Okay. So obviously you have a song ready to come out, and on your social media you've shown us little teasers, little tweaks, little some surprises that you've got hidden. So let's tell everybody, first of all, what the song is, and tell us something about the song. Tell us how you came about with the song, what it means to you, if there's a message behind the song, or, just let our audience know what it is that's coming out.
So, first of all, the procedure of the song.
Mm.
It's called Pepperdam.
Okay.
I've always wanted to write something empowering for the Black women. So the whole thing was like, I and my brother, we were just sitting in our room and we're trying to figure out what powerful song, how we're gonna make the song powerful. And usually when we try to make something from the ground up, maybe we'll just take a beat or something like that. And my brother was like, let's go something like bouncy and like strong. And I was like, okay, let's go try it. And he had a song he had written for me, half. And when I just said, okay, let's put that in that part. And when I had his part, I started writing the whole song, writing the chorus, the second verses, and we just did it in an hour. Like it was very quick song. And we were sure that this was the song. And the next day, we had our parents to we asked our parents to put some spin into it from their own languages, from their tribes. And that's how the whole song became. And early October, we flew during the pandemic to France with to go meet our producers, our French producers, Shawan the Sea. And they really worked hard on that song. They brought it to life. Like it was more like a collaboration. We both produced it, I and Shawan the Sea, because I knew what I wanted. I knew what statement I wanted to make. So Pepperdam is more like Afro gospel with elements of R&B soul to it.
Okay.
And it's it's empowering Black women and women in general, but I just wanted to be a bit more specific. You
Okay.
understand? Because we go through different kind of things as Black women. Sometimes we can be downplayed, sometimes we can be underrated, but no matter what, through God, we will stay overcome. You understand?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
that's
So tell me, So you say that it was you, your brother that got involved in the song. You've also said that you've showed your mum and your dad about the song and they've listened to it. Tell me, how do your parents feel about you and creating music and moving forward in the music? Are they, you know, do they back you up 100%? Do they, how do they feel?
My parents have always backed me up from day one.
Okay.
A lot of people tell them that, oh, she's not gonna do that. Oh, she's gonna be singing on the streets, things like that. But they believed so much in me, especially my dad. My dad was there from day one. He was there to take me to different kind of events and venues to perform. Like it was like age 16 when I had to perform in a venue and I had school in Greece here at Thessaloniki at that time on Bro. And my dad would be like around 3 to 4 with me in the venue. So I had to come back to the house, sleep for like an hour and wake up for the school. So you can see that they are there. They want to support what I'm doing. Like if there is somewhere that they can be able to fly to, they will come with me. So
Okay.
there is not like, oh, music is nothing. They believed in what I was doing, and whatever I write or sing, I will just perform it to them, and they'll be like, okay, that is good. That's not good. Yes.
Okay.
So it's
So
more like
so so
they're there.
so obviously doing music and having your current life, you have to, it's very tricky to obviously educate yourself, go to school and do music, but having obviously there as obviously helped you out and they're pushing you to move forward. So that takes me on to my next question. Where are we with music? Have you got other music lined up? Have you got other tracks that you're working on? Or are you planning on collaborating with anyone? What's the inside scoop? Is there anything that we don't know that you're working on?
I think I'm gonna reserve that for now.
Fair enough.
I don't want to say much. I just
But
want first of all to hear from them,
okay,
and I want to know their reactions.
listen, I've heard the song and I think the song's amazing. Honestly, when you showed me the song the first time, I knew the song's a hit. It has to be a hit. It's trendy, it's upbeat. And what I like about it as well, me being a DJ, I always feel if I can drop the song after a major artist like a Sean Paul or a Beyonce, and the flow can consistently carry on, then I feel the song's a hit. So when I was listening to your song, I can
Yeah.
feel that I could easily drop it in after a Sean Paul, after Beyonce, after Rihanna, and the dance floor will continue flowing. And I honestly think the song will be a success. So that takes me on to where,
Thank you.
no problem. I mean, I mean, I wish you the best in your song. So why don't you tell the audience like where they can find the song when it's released? Let us know what platforms you're going to be using. Maybe you've got some social media links that you want us to follow you on. Let the listeners know where Lovertoya sits on the internet.
It's gonna be available on all platforms. First of all, I
Okay.
want the world to and everyone to go follow me on all social media, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Instagram, and YouTube.
And you too.
Subscribe and check me out. All the same name, Love Itoya. So it's gonna be available on all platforms. So
Okay.
they can be able to stream it and buy it.
So Lovertoya, Pepper Dam, available the 5th of March, ready to
Yeah.
download from midnight. So iTunes, Google Play, what we're looking, Amazon, anywhere you can buy them.
Everything. Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
where you're going to be. Right. So we want to back you 100%. So on social media, we can find you Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And I take it that if people were to send you messages, you do get back to them, reply to them.
Yeah, of
stuff like
course.
that. So you'll
And I wanted to include something like because everyone is asking me about
okay.
what is the meaning of the artwork. First of all, it was a home studio work. Like everybody was part of it, all my family. We did it all on our own.
Yeah.
The background, which is the Igbulu, that is hand woven by the Ishan maidens from my
Okay.
dad's tribe. Yeah. And the clothes that I'm wearing are from the Edo people. So, and the crown, because the crown is it's beads that signifies the royalty of
Okay.
Edo woman. So the Bini, you understand? So they have like 2 names. So the whole thing is that it's a whole family thing. Like the artwork, the cloth was like designed by my dad. He sold the
Okay.
whole cloth. Yeah. And the whole beads, my mom did it. And the hair, like I told you that she's a hairstylist. So everybody was among of all of it, and it was captured by my dad, by my brother live. So
Okay.
it's it's the whole family thing. So that's why I'm so excited to bring out my song to the
Okay.
world to understand where it's coming from.
Yeah. So you've taken. So let's go back to the artwork quickly, which we can find on all the social media platforms, even on
Yeah.
Your Radio UK. The artwork is there. I understand. I'm from Africa myself, where beads, color, that they all mean something. Certain colors mean something. Certain layers mean something. So
Yeah.
so what you've done is you've taken a little bit from your dad's side, a little bit from your mom's side, and not only have you put it into the music itself, but you've also done that in the artwork cover and what you're doing.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think it's only fair that we let you introduce your song.
Okay. So, hey, it's Lawitoya, and you're gonna hear here exclusively in Your Radio UK my song Pepper Them. So go download it, go stream it on all platforms.